Welcome to the channel. It's the football guy here, and today we're going to dive into the top quarterback prospects of the 2022 NFL Draft. Let's get started. First, at number 10, we have Malik Willis out of Liberty. He transferred there by way of Auburn, and he caught the college football world by storm during the COVID year with him and Hugh Freeze bringing Liberty to a national stage. Now, I do have the bust tag on him because he's my 10th rated quarterback, while a lot of people have him rated in their top 3 quarterbacks and chosen to be taken in the first round. And there's a couple reasons why I have him listed as a bust. Now, he is good at these intermediate, the shorter throws, throws it with good arm power and accuracy, and he is also good at creating plays on the ground with his feet. As you see here against Ole Miss, he makes a couple guys miss to get the first down. Where Willis struggles heavily, though, is recognizing blitzes and coverages. In this look, he's given a simple cover 3, where the inside backers will spot drop to the hook curl, and the walk down safeties will have the curl flats. Because of this coverage, both of the inside receivers are covered at their sticks routes, the outside receivers are covered on their verticals by the corner, and the only guy open would be the check down running back who can get the ball and run for the first down. But instead, as you can see here, he takes a sack because he couldn't read the coverage. In this next look, he's getting a cover 1 simulated pressure. The only difference is there is no low hole wrap player. They just have people spying on him due to his running ability. Now the issue is he can't read this, which means he doesn't find the slant coming open over the middle, which will give him a first down and maybe even a touchdown. So again, he takes a sack because he can't read the coverage. Coming in at number 9 on the list is Brock Purdy out of Iowa State. As a college football quarterback, he was very average. Something he really did struggle in was his ball security, which is important to being a good NFL quarterback, and it's important at all levels. He also struggled with accuracy across the field and, of course, his mobility. Because of this, he is down to number 9 on the list, but he was pretty good at recognizing coverages and blitzes as well, which has him over Malik Willis on our 2022 quarterback draft board. Number 8 on the list is Caleb Ellaby from Western Michigan. He came from a very RPO-dominant offense in which he got to show his short to intermediate accuracy. His pocket presence was very poor, though, throughout his career, where he'll just get lit up by a rushing end or tackle. He does have average mechanics, average ball security, and he struggled throwing the deep ball. Now, I feel like his mobility has been overrated throughout this NFL draft process, but he was durable whenever he did run the ball, and he is average at recognizing coverages and blitzes as well. At number 7, we got Jack Cohen out of Notre Dame. This is somebody that caught the eyes of a ton of college football fans week 1 against Florida State. Now, he does have good pocket presence, but his mobility and deep accuracy is very poor for a college quarterback and especially an NFL quarterback. He was average on intermediate accuracy, but he does have a good drop back, and he struggled on ball security, but he is pretty average in every other category, and doesn't seem like he'll be a long-time NFL player, but he could provide a good, solid backup for a few years. Coming in at number 6, we have Dustin Crum out of the very explosive Kent State offense. He did get to show off his ability to read coverages and recognize blitzes on hot throws throughout his career. He is very productive there at Kent State, playing in the MAC, where there's a ton of explosive offenses and high-scoring games throughout the season. He did struggle with his mobility, his pocket presence, and his deep accuracy, especially in a pass-heavy offense that he played in, which could lead to him struggling as an NFL quarterback. But I do see him as a long-time backup, especially if he catches on in the right system early on to where he could develop his skills and learn from a better player. Number 5 on our list of 2022 quarterbacks is Heisman finalist Kenny Pickett out of Pittsburgh. He has a lot of upside as a quarterback prospect in this year's draft, but some of the things he needs to work on, which he struggled at Pittsburgh, was his ability to identify the blitzes and where they were coming from. Now, these following clips are representations showing that he did struggle maneuvering around in the pocket and being able to identify the free rusher in different blitz packages, as you can see here. But what he did do well, like I said, was showing off his accuracy and being able to dot up defenses all around the field, whether it was deep, over the middle, or in intermediate routes, or even short routes. He does have very good accuracy, which coaches can build on. At number 4, we have Bailey Zappi out of Western Kentucky. He was a gunsling quarterback that just transferred there from Houston Baptist. He is a very interesting prospect because he's accurate. He has good ball security and high production during his year at Western Kentucky. His only issues is he's not very twitchy or a mobile guy, which is okay because in the NFL, a lot of those defensive guys can track down quarterbacks pretty fast. His arm talent will take him a long way in the NFL and his ability to make good decisions, which coaches will be able to work with, and he'll be a long-time NFL backup and maybe even a starter for a low-level NFL. Coming in at number 3 is Eric Barriere out of Eastern Washington. I have the steel tag on him because I haven't seen him listed on many people's top 10 quarterback big boards, and he's absolutely a top 3 quarterback in this draft. The way he could drive the ball downfield, make sound decisions, and his production throughout his FCS career makes him one of the greatest, most accomplished all-time FCS quarterbacks. These clips show his ability to drive the ball downfield accurately and with good decision making. He is also very poised in the pocket and could make for a decent NFL starter with a few years of development. The second-rated quarterback is Desmond Ridder out of Cincinnati. Ridder has shown very high football IQ recently in his career. He's good at recognizing different coverages and blitzes. He has great poise in the pocket as well as having good pocket presence. He has pretty decent mobility, which could get him to spots to extend plays, and he has very good short to intermediate accuracy. The only place of concern for him right now is definitely his deep accuracy and continuing to grow against better competition more consistently throughout his career. Grading out at a 79.1 equals a second to third round grade for me. And what that means is Desmond Ridder could be a good piece to any franchise. And topping off this quarterback class is Sam Howell out of North Carolina. A lot of analysts have said that there isn't a clear-cut favorite quarterback to be taken, but I feel like there is, and that is Sam Howell. I have him graded as an 87.4, which to me is a sure-cut first-round pick, and I feel like he could be a good quarterback for a franchise for a long time. He has high football IQ, and that's shown consistently in his tape with his coverage and blitz recognition, his poise in the pocket, and his pocket presence. He does have average mobility and deep accuracy, but paired up with his football IQ and his intermediate accuracy, he could be a very effective NFL quarterback. He does take care of the football and has good throwing and drop back mechanics, as well as having good production throughout his college career. I think Sam Howell is the clear-cut favorite in this class, and without a doubt should be the only quarterback to be taken first round in this year's NFL draft. And that rounds out the top 10 quarterbacks of the 2022 NFL draft class. Sam Howell being number 1 and a projected first-round pick with his grade. Desmond Ridder, Eric Barriere being second and third round projected picks. Bailey Zapp being a 4th or 5th round pick. Kenny Pickett, Dustin Crum, as well as Jack Cohen being late round 6th and 7th round picks, with Caleb Elby, Brock Purdy, and Malik Willis being graded out as non-draftable players. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and comment under this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to stay up to date on all new videos. Thank you.